plans got canceled. Had a couple things that I needed to do. Checked out the market because that's my other thing that I like to dabble with. But I want to continue down this route. Again, I felt like I was left without something and I needed something. Now, I feel like I'm going to get something completely different. We already know that this band has extreme talent to another level. We also know that the vocals are out of this world. So I can only imagine what we're about to get with Last Resort from Falling in Reverse. It's amazing to think that a band of this caliber can truly have so much versatility. But I can't deny the artistry, the talent, the aggression, the softness at times, the real word that we get. But I'm willing to take a shot. All right. Falling in Reverse, Last Resort, Reimagined. Where are we going with this one? It's got like an Inception feel right off the bat. Like he's in a dream. It's only him. Very reminiscent of Inception. Great movie. Great movie.
Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. Suffocation.
Now, I have seen in the comments, I'm not going to sit here and lie about it, that this was a remake of Papa Roach, but this is not what I expected. I thought I was going to feel that heavy band sound right off the bat. But look at my man. He's sitting here at a grand piano with pearls on and a suit with flowers. It's different. It's different. Let me run it back just a little bit. I don't want to miss too much. I just want to listen at this point.
He says, this is my last resort. Suffocation, no breathing. Don't give a fuck if I cut my arm bleeding. This is my last resort. Cut my life into pieces. Erase my last resort. Suffocation, no breathing. Don't give a fuck if I cut my arm bleeding. Do you even care if I die bleeding? Would it be wrong or it be right if I took my life tonight? Chances are that I might. Mutilation out of sight, and I'm contemplating suicide. I'm contemplating suicide.
All right. I don't even necessarily know how to approach this, but I'm just going to go there because it's what the fuck I feel. But I've never heard something so beautiful when you're contemplating suicide. And I think it's a contrast to how hurtful it can be. But when you have gotten to a point where you don't want to feel anymore and you don't feel like your worth matters, yeah, I'll give a moment of silence to that because I don't even know what to say. I don't even know if I'm going to edit this.
Tonight, chances are that I might. Mutilation out of sight, and I'm contemplating suicide. I'm contemplating suicide. 'Cause I'm losing my sight, losing my mind. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine. Losing my sight, losing my mind. Wish somebody would tell me.
This is a true display of how his vocals can feel like deliverance to a certain point. Now, I can look at the contrast of colors. I can look at the grays, the whites, the blacks, obviously representing solitude, death, possibly. But to be walking alone in this video tells a completely different story. There is nothing around him. And if you look at the video, you see the buildings crumbling. So if you're caught inside this dream, if we're taking us back to the inception route, if you're caught inside this dream and you're the only person there and the only way out is to accept death, yeah.
I'm fine.
And we know that's wrong. We know you're not fine. I mean, look at who's playing the strings. You can't tell they're angels. You can't tell if they're representation of death. It's dark, but it has light in it. And that's the wild part about this video and just sitting there, because live instrumentation brings a different feel to any song. And the contrast of what we got from the original song to this, yeah.
I never realized I was spread too thin till it was too late and I was empty within, feeding on chaos and living in sin. Downward spiral, where do I begin?
Tone changes, vocals.
Started when I lost my mother. No love for myself and no love for another.
Oh yeah, that's the pain crying out. Run that back just a little bit, but let's take a look at what we just did in the last video. You saw the emotion, the power up, the feel of when a group of people, meaning the band, and then also Tech 9 gave him something that told him he was the one. Now, on the flip side, he's the only one in this video, and you see the definition of how he truly feels about himself in these moments. To say he lost his mother, and again, I know this is a remake, but to feel and to start to cry out, that verse 2 really shows the pain, the agony, and how he is attempting to feel something, but there's nothing to feel. And if anybody's in this situation where if you are identifying with this song so much and you can't pull yourself out, you need to find somebody to talk to, because the last thing I want to ever find out is you did something that will impact so many others. You don't have to cut yourself to feel something. You don't have to go through this emotion. And I'm pretty sure everybody has questioned. I think a lot of people would be lying if they said that they hadn't considered actions like this, but that takes a lot more courage to tell somebody that you've thought of something like this than actually not dealing with it whatsoever. Don't sell yourself short for speaking out. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you, I had to step away for a second because I've seen this occur, so maybe I just identify with this a little bit more. I'm gonna run it back a little bit, but I had to feel that. One thing I can tell you is I'm not a person that shies away from attempting to feel, and that's what lets me know that I'm alive. So let's get back into it.
Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine. Losing my sight, losing my mind. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine. Nothing is fine. I'm crying.
just to see the building collapse over top of him and what seemingly feels like it's about to fall onto him. Many people deal with situations where they stay silent because they feel like the world is falling down upon them. And I can tell you, that's not a good feeling. You can tell that Ronnie's been through this point in life. No matter what time it was, he drew from that well and said, as much as I hate to go here, I want somebody else to know that you've not been the only person to deal with something like this. Take a look at the visuals, and it's wild to think that as the ship goes down, right here in this moment, you've almost got a representation of the band playing like the Titanic as everything falls apart. The music might still play, but you know what the end result is. Man. Look at that.
I can't go.
Freezing in time. Is that tears coming down from the strings player? Looking down, like, look at that face. That, whomever this is acted the hell out of this part, because that's usually a face that you would see when all is lost. I know we don't take a lot of time all the time to assess what's really being put out by the artist, but these moments are priceless. Like, this is artwork right here. Just to feel this internally is artwork, and it's amazing. Unless you've been in a situation where you had to put your world back together and you can identify with this, then you probably won't appreciate the artistry of what's being done here. When all seems lost, everything has crumbled around you and is almost imminent death, but yet you find the courage to yell out unto whomever, more or less yourself, telling you that there's still more to give. This hits different. So we're gonna run this back just a little bit, but as the world returns, he's starting to obviously find himself in a manner that I still have more left, and this could be very well the story of Ronnie. This is emotional in such a beautiful way, because as much as the song started off in a negative manner, there is hope. There's hope at the end of this, because you can succeed at the end. It's amazing. So we watch the world burn, and then we watch it get put back together. I'm gonna be honest. When I'm looking at this, I feel like this is probably the purest interpretation of Ronnie that I've witnessed, just because I can tell that one, he's paying homage, so he gives respect and has respect, and then two, he's showing you where he's been, and if I've been at my lowest, this is exactly what I felt. This is how my mind was working, even when I couldn't speak, because I didn't feel like I had anybody to speak to. Musically, the symphony behind everything, the artistry of the visuals. What more can you ask for in an artist? Again, our goal is to feel something when we listen to music, to be moved by music. If you're not moved by this, or if you can't identify, then yes, this just isn't for you. And looking at the original, if you've ever been so suffocated with the world's pressures, one, ask for help. Two, know that you can make it out, because there is hope, and you can put back every single piece that has been broken. The mirror can still be put back together. It still reflects. And when that mirror still reflects, you can still see yourself. And I'd rather see you standing than using a piece of that shard to do something different. What a hell of a fucking Friday. I ain't gonna lie to you. But it makes you think. It makes you stay in tune with who you are, and if anything, if you're going through anything, appreciate the life that you have. It's only you. Nobody can duplicate you. Nobody can tell you how to be different. Nobody can tell you and guide you unless you want to be moved. I didn't mean to go on a little rant right there, but sometimes you gotta say what's on your heart. And sometimes you gotta be in those moments and stay in those moments. Y'all stay blessed. This was completely different than everything I've done. Part 3 of the rabbit hole definitely has me feeling the type of way. And I'm not mad about it at all. Because if I know I can feel, I know I'm human. Y'all be blessed. Call somebody if you need to. Talk to whomever. And if anything, appreciate the artistry of what we just saw. Because if a concert has this incorporated, this is amazing. Y'all take it easy. I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here.